Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm bringing you another unboxing. This time it's a AliExpress watch. Now I haven't bought anything from AliExpress watch related for quite a long time. I've been tempted by a few things. However, when I saw this get released, seen a couple of videos on it, I just knew I had to pick it up for a couple of reasons. I picked up this particular piece in the 11/11 sale from AliExpress, and I got it at a much discounted rate compared to what I normally would have paid for this item. So without any further ado, just a quick wristwatch check. I am wearing the Christopher Ward C65 Trident. I put it on this black leather strap, which I think works really well with it. Let's get into this unboxing. You can see, well packaged. In terms of coming from China, it did take a little while to actually get dispatched because the seller was quite upfront about it, to be honest, just the quantity of orders that they obviously get around Black Friday. So I did extend the delivery time a bit for him. I think it was dispatched about a week after I purchased it, and then it arrived today. I'd probably say just under, just over a week. I would say probably about 10 days in terms of delivery. So actually pretty fast once it got here. Let's get into this using the trusty Swiss Army knife. There we go. So there we are, Pagani design. Now I've seen plenty about Pagani design. I've seen plenty of videos on them, and I've seen plenty of posts on Reddit about them. I've never actually owned or seen one myself, so I'm very excited to have a look at this piece. Comes in quite a nice box, pretty plain, does the job, gold lettering, and here we are. That is the Seamaster No Time to Die homage. And I've got to say, off the bat, fair play to the seller. I bought this from the Trendy Men's Watch Store. Now, when I contacted him, just say, sort of, hiya, been a few days since I bought this. Any update? He said, no, really sorry, it's going to be a few days until the dispatch. If you're happy for me to, take a few more days, I will include a strap. And I was a bit cheeky, I'll be honest. I thought it was just going to be a cheap NATO strap, so I thought, absolutely fine, no problem. Any chance you can include this blue rubber strap? And he said, no problem, there'll be a strap in the box. I'll be honest, I kind of just assumed it would be a cheap NATO, because I was a bit cheeky asking for this, because this is a bit more premium. But to be fair to him, he's included it. Bit surprised about that, so thank you very much for that. That's a very fair compromise for the shipping being slightly delayed. And more importantly, the watch is already ticking. This is the No Time to Die Seamaster homage on this black fitted strap, which looks absolutely fantastic. Let's see what else we get in the box. So you get a quite a nice polishing cloth, very sort of dark royal blue. Guarantee card, unsigned but 1 year warranty, and the instruction booklet. But NH35 movement, so I won't need any help with that, as I'm very familiar with this particular movement. Got it in, seems like most of my watches. But yeah, this is the Seamaster. Crown's already popped out, which is a bit strange. Let's pop that back in. Yep, screws in nicely. Now, if you don't know much about this watch, this is a homage to the Omega Seamaster No Time to Die, which is a special edition released obviously for the No Time to Die James Bond film. Funny the film's not even come out yet because of the fact it's been delayed a couple of times due to the current situation. Yeah, the Chinese have already homaged the watch, which I think is really funny. And I don't normally buy homage watches, but when I saw this piece, I knew that it was such a fantastic looking piece that I would have to check it out. A few specs for you. It's a 42mm watch, 20mm lugs, and it's 14mm thick. Let's take off a couple of these stickers. So it is a box dome sapphire as well, which you don't really see on many watches, particularly not at this price point. If I take off my Christopher Ward, you can see this also has a box dome, but obviously this is a far more expensive watch. Right, let's take off this sticker. Now, beating away in the back here is the NH35 movement. What they've actually done is they've given it a display case back, which is quite cool. Doesn't bother me too much because with this movement, to be honest, it's quite utilitarian, so it's not crazy to look at, but yeah, still quite a nice feature. It does come with this fitted silicone strap. I don't actually know if this is genuine rubber, but it does feel quite nice, and it's fitted to the actual watch as well. As you can see, it's stamped Pagani design. It's got almost slightly a nylon look to it, but and in fact, I think that is nylon in there with a rubber underside, which is quite a cool look. See, it's nicely fitted. It seems to line up quite nicely. So, no, I don't think there's. Thought it might be a sticker, but yeah. So I'm just having a look at it off camera. Yeah, it seems to line up reasonably well. Let's try this bezel. Now this might be a 60 click bezel. Yeah, it does feel like a 60 click. Tiny bit of play, nothing too crazy. Yeah, seems to line up okay. Scallop bezel. Finishing looks pretty decent. Let's take this off the crown. I believe it is a signed crown. There we are, signed with the Pagani Designs logo. Not a one-to-one homage. Handset's a bit different. Text on the dial is a bit different. No helium escape valve, which I kind of prefer. You know, if it doesn't need the helium escape valve, you know, why put it on there, really, if it's not going to do anything, unlike the actual model. Yeah, it's got to be said. I think it does look pretty good. Nice textured dial. Let me just get the cloth on that, see if we can clear it up a bit. There we go. I'm just going to pop this on this, see what it looks like. Okay, so that took a little bit longer than I thought. So I've now got the strap sized up for my wrist. Deploying clasp on there. Issue I've encountered is it's a little bit fiddly to get this sized up. You might be able to see a couple of these fibres have come loose on the stitching, just because it is a bit of a tight fit to actually get this fitted. So I've had to cut that away with the scissors on my Swiss Army knife, but that's sized now. So let's pop it on wrist, see how it looks. Now I think that's a really decent fit at 42mm. I think it's about 49mm lug to lug. And I've checked as well, it's actually a 90 click bezel on this one. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. So what are my overall thoughts then? So straight away, I do think it feels pretty good for the price, for less than £100. Strap, you know, I'm still not 100% sure that I've got it quite correct, so now I need to have to play with that. Strap itself feels pretty decent. Great movement in the back of there. I'm sure it'll be accurate, but I'll do a bit of time testing on it. Finishing looks good. Can't see any QC issues at the moment. I've had to play with the movement. Hacks, hand winds, absolutely fine. Date chain, sorry, absolutely fine. I just love the patina on there as well. It looks fantastic. So first off, great credit to Omega for the design, and credit to Pagani. From the looks of things, it looks a pretty good watch at the moment. But I'll be bringing you some further thoughts once I've had a couple of weeks of time with this watch. Give it a few wears, see what I think about it. But yeah, first impressions are very good. Okay, well, thank you for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.